HopZine.com. Thanks for joining me for another video beer review. This time we are looking at a bottle of Fuller's 1845. It is, as it says on the label, an award-winning strong ale, 6.3% ABV. This was originally brewed in 1995 to commemorate 150 years of Fuller, Smith and Turner. So yeah, they mature it for 100 days, I think, before it's packaged. I've only had this beer once before, quite a while ago. Probably just slightly below room temperature. I've noticed. I bought this in while we were in Otley at Waitrose. I don't have to go to a Waitrose. I mean, it's not that prevalent around Yorkshire. But I picked this up, and I also picked up some London Porter. I love London Porter. And they're in these new, like, kind of straight bottles. This was the only one that was still in the old bottle. I don't know if they've added it to the new range. I don't know how often they brew this beer. As I said, once before I had this. I remember it quite. I remember the day quite well, but I don't remember the beer that well at all. But beer in the glass, very kind of like nice dark mahogany, slightly orangey hue, so reddish brownish kind of thing. The head, beige, pale beige. Nice and fluffy. So let's check out the aroma. Big toffee. A slight smoke, slight peaty note in there actually. But yeah, very sweet, sugary kind of toffee apple, red apple. There is a herbal note to it. Something spicy, maybe nutmeg, maybe cinnamon. But it's all about kind of like, yeah, sugar caramel. Slightly boozy, slightly kind of hint of tobacco, a little bit of pipe tobacco. You could say it's slightly jammy, maybe like an apricot jam. Slight honey, quite a waxy honey. But yeah, it smells exactly as you'd think. If you look at beers like Fuller's Vintage or Golden Pride, you can see the lineage between this and those beers. It's definitely Fuller's beer. And it's definitely a British beer. So let's dive in. Cheers. Quite carbonated. Bottle conditioned. It's not a hell of a lot of Fuller's beers you get bottle conditioned. Don't know how much is in there. Hopefully not too much, because I don't care for bottle conditioned beers that much. Yeah, it's quite nice actually. Definitely getting quite a lot of hop bitterness. It's coming in the form of kind of quite spicy, earthy hops. Off the top of my head, I would say mild clove, nutmeg, maybe a hint of something like bay. Yeah, definitely a very kind of dried orange peel, big puckering, quite dry grapefruit, not a fleshy grapefruit, but the dry pithy bitterness of grapefruit, something like that. It's mildly floral. It's quite a prickly bitterness. Not as sweet as it smells. It's really nice actually. More I have it, more I like it. Mild cough medicine note in there, but nothing excessive. But it's hoppy. It's hoppy, it's bitter. It's not a floral hop bitterness. It's an earthy, spicy, kind of topsoil, quite oily. It's a bit like the floor of a garage or something like that, like something rough, something very British about it, in the best possible sense. It's bringing in the malt character that you'll get from a lot of kind of Marisol. Maybe it's amber malt. That's what's in this. I remember watching a video of John Keeling. Amber malt. You are getting that kind of, as I said, it's like apricot jam. And hoppy. I don't know what's in it. Does it say on the back of the bottle? No, I'm gonna go for something maybe East Kent Goldings. I know Fuller's use a lot of that kind of thing. Maybe a bit of North Down, something like that. Something with a bit more poke. Because it's got a nice hop flavour, and it's got hop flavour that is often, I guess, lost in English beers because it doesn't stand out that much in the flavour. This got it in the flavour, and it's really, really quite bitter. That's one thing I've noticed about Fuller's beers. What you don't expect: big hop bitterness. Ooh. Nice stuff. I hope I'm not wrong in thinking. Well, I hope I am wrong in thinking that this is still a regular brew and not an occasional. Because as I said, I haven't seen it in the fancy new bottles. But that's a Stormer. That's a really nice beer, and I mean, as I said, beers like London Pride, which is the lower end of the things, still got that very Fuller's flavour. Move on to something like this. Then you're moving up to Golden Pride Vintage Ale. You can see how they all fit nicely together, and this one really hits the spot. It's somewhere between something as low as 4 point whatever for London Pride, and then the big boys up around kind of like 9%, 6.3% ABV. Fuller's 1845. English strong ale. Of course, it says it's a strong ale, and it's English. Lovely stuff. Check it out. Search it out. So packets around the UK. Definitely Waitrose have been stocking it at the moment. Give it a go. Give it a go, because it's a piece of British brewing heritage. I know it's only 1995. There's something historical about it, and I think from what I remember, I think it is once again Fuller's dipping into those old brewers' logs, which then, I guess in retrospect now, have become past masters. If that had been one of the past masters, you'd have been raving about it, because it's lovely stuff. Anyway, I'm Rob from HopZine.com. See you next time. Cheers.